You think you know. What's up, guys? It's your girl Nadine, aka Nay, from The List. Just telling you what I do, right? When I am not on the list in the club or doing something like that, I'm actually here behind the desk doing the music director thing at Power 1051. As you can see, I'm actually checking out the List personality page at power1051fm.com. We have our little poll here for the most powerful joint in the city, so I like to check it and see what y'all are feeling so I can make sure we're taking care of you here on Power. I do overnights, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So they just be working me like I have nothing else to do in life but work. So 10 to 6, I'm here at Power as music director. 2 to 6 in the morning, I'm on the air. And then I come back for a 6th day, and do the list on Saturday nights with my boy Jay, Sus1, and Yanni, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. How do I do my job as a music director? I take a whole bunch of CDs and I throw them up, and whichever one lands on the desk I play, and whichever one lands on the floor I don't. Picking new music on Power is always, it's more about a gut thing than it is about any type of numbers or facts or stats or charts. I don't really care about all that kind of stuff. I meet with different labels and different artists and find out what the new music is. I have phone ops who answer the phone and give me requests. And I check out videos on MTV, BET, stuff like that. Go to the club, see what's making people dance. My DJs are my key element. They'll tell me what's coming out, what's new, and then we take it from there. We only have so many categories, but for the most part, we try to play and keep the station fresh. So it's more of a gut and I guess everyone else's opinion at the same time. Power1051fm.com, hip hop and R&B 24/7 for NYC. Your girl Nadine is here to hold you down in overnights. About to open up these power lines. 1-800-585-POWER1051 is the number. Hit me up. Let me know what's good. You can also text me at 41051. Alright, about to get into this new joint from my man Fab featuring Neo. It's called Make It Better, right here on Power 1051. I'll start doing what?
Start doing radio.
I actually went to school for recording arts to actually make records. And then landed with a job here. Anybody knows when you get into the music industry, you try to get in any way you can. So my opening was to be a phone operator here at Power. The station had just launched like 3 months prior, so I started off as a phone op here at the station, answering phones for jocks in the studio and stuff like that.
And you went from phone op to music director, which is a pretty big leap. It's kind of like intern to A&R, so to speak, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it wasn't just one leap. I did a lot of different things at the station. I started doing production work. I was familiar with Pro Tools, you know, so I started doing production work with our creative service director. I started running the boards for when jocks weren't here or mix shows and stuff like that. And then I started filling in for the program director as his assistant when his assistant would go away. And then she finally decided to get a PD position somewhere else, and I became the programming assistant here at Power. And then I actually left for like 2 months. Went to Atlantic Records to work with the president over there. And after 2 months, Power came back after me and asked me to come back as music director.
So you got any advice for anybody who wants to get into radio?
Make sure you want to get into radio. It's a crazy industry in itself, but radio, I think radio is great in a lot of ways because you get to touch everything. You get to touch every artist, every type of music. You're not stuck with specific artists as if you work with a label or something like that. And you get to be really creative, and there's a lot of fun things that go on. The money's definitely not going to be there off the bat, so be prepared for that. Be prepared to do what everyone else won't do, whether it's answering phones or running the boards during the big party when everyone else wants to be at the party, and, you know, just really being a good people person and, you know, watching who you offend, treating everyone with respect, whether they're picking up the garbage or your boss. And if you want it, you just got to be prepared to do it as long as it takes, because it's definitely not going to happen on your time.
So what's so special about the list?
What's so special about the list? I think being on air, period, is always a really incredible feeling. You get to touch people and you realize that your words are directly connecting with a whole other audience. But I think that the list is even more special because it's something that radio lacks just in general. You know, we use the slogan, no drama, no beef, just straight party. And I think that we lost that in radio. You know, radio used to be something you could turn on and just have a good time and zone out and not have to worry about all the drama in life and the problems. And now you turn on the radio and all you hear is gossip and drama and people, you know, voicing their opinion in a way that's really either disrespectful a lot of times or whatever the case may be, where on the list it's just 4 hours straight mix. No one's talking all over the mix. It's just straight music. And you know, Jay and I try to just have a really good time and make it seem like just a really big party. And you know, we talk to you. The show is about you. You know, the show is about what you want, giving you tickets, your shout outs, and basically hosting your own party, whether you're at home, on your way to the club, you know, at your homegirl's house, whatever the case may be. So I think the list is just catering to the big gap that all this drama and gossip radio has left.